So tell me something about the technical product management role, means how it is, and
Uh-huh.
it is a
So,
good, or what about it?
okay. So many people know that there is this role PM. So PM can be of three
Product manager.
types. That is product manager, project manager, program manager. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Product managers are the one on a very high level, I'll tell you, because obviously there are so many in-depth things. On a very high level, product managers are the one who have to either come up with a new product or a new feature in an existing product. Okay.
Hmm.
So they need to understand the pain point of the customers, that what are the problems that they need to solve. Then they need to do a user segmentation kind of thing, because for example, if I'm a product manager for Facebook
Hmm.
can be a very easy example, that's why I'm taking Facebook.
Yeah.
So if at all I want to introduce this new button in Facebook, I need to keep in mind for which user segment I'm doing this. I
Hmm.
cannot do it for everyone. There can be different ways on which user segmentation can be done. For example, am I targeting a particular country, a particular area? Am I targeting a particular age group? Am I bringing this new feature for elder people, for young people, for Gen Z, or for
Hmm.
whom, for millennials? So there are so many different factors on the basis of which user segmentation is done. Because if you keep everyone in mind and start developing a product, that's gonna serve no purpose in the end. Okay, then once you come up with that, then again you have to re-identify your problems, and then you have to come up with a couple of solutions. Again, you cannot bring in every solution in one go, so you have to prioritize on your solutions. You have to come up with that one solution, and once that solution goes into development, you also need to, the last step is you also need to come up with the ways or the matrices on the basis of which you will be evaluating the performance of the success or the failure of that particular feature or product. So for
Hmm.
example, if I'm introducing one new button in Facebook,
Hmm.
obviously it's going to take place of some other button, right?
Yeah.
There must be something, I'll be replacing that with a new button. So I need to be ready with the matrices on the basis of which I'll be later on evaluating that introducing this button has been a good thing for Facebook, or it has had a negative impact on Facebook. Okay.
Hmm.
So that's what product managers do. Project managers, on the other hand, they manage the team. They are responsible for, so once they have all the requirement that this has to be done, these are the things that needs to be achieved, they are dealing with the team. They are responsible for keeping everything on track, keeping everyone on the same page, facilitating the communication, making sure that everything is like on track. And then again, they need to follow some methodologies, like there are waterfall models, there are agile methodology. So they need to come up with all of those things, that what is the structure of their team, are they following a scrum, and all of those things. So they have
Hmm.
to kind of manage the team. They are responsible, they don't have to do anything with the product. Then there is program manager. Program manager in different companies have different roles. Especially, I'll talk. So I know in Facebook there are program managers for infrastructure. There are program managers for networking zone. So program managers is a whole different thing. Like it
Yeah.
differs from company to company.
Hmm.
In Microsoft, we call it program manager, but they are actually product managers. Again,
Okay.
product managers can be of so many different types. So I am technical product manager.
Hmm.
There can be a customer facing product managers where they need to communicate with the clients, with the customers, and all of those. In that case, you don't need to have those technical knowledge.
Hmm.
But then there are technical product managers like everyone in my team. In my team, everyone is super good at coding. They all do code reviews also
Yeah.
whenever there is a time crunch or something.
Hmm.
So we are responsible for, so what my team is doing, what I am doing is, so Microsoft is trying to come up with a hybrid cloud system that's going to launch in coming days. I can't disclose the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am PM, I am product managers for the performance side of it.
Hmm.
I have to come up with the ways that once the product will be in market, how are we going to evaluate its performance? Because obviously we have competitors in Google, Amazon, like
Yeah.
AWS, and so many other companies. So if not better than them, we should not be worse than them. We have to
Hmm.
be at least equivalent to them, right? Then only people will be taking this new service from Microsoft. So I'm responsible for that. I have to come up with all those workloads on the basis of which we'll be evaluating the performance. And then in Microsoft, we don't have concept of project manager at all. Product managers are only the project managers also.
Hmm.
So I am responsible for coming up with those workloads, coming up with the deadline, the timeline, that by when it has to be developed and everything. And I am in touch with all the developers, and we are collectively doing it.
Okay.
I have meetings with them every week. I take a status from them that how far have we reached it, will we be able to pull this off at the given time or not. And that's how we are just doing it.
Yeah. So means a product manager has such a hectic work, we can say.
Yeah, like there are so many
Yeah, means
meetings, there are
each
so
and
many
everything.
communication.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.